no teeth in my mouth, my hair unkept, in the same shirt I was wearing yesterday. I haven't been frantic this time. I've been relatively calm. I've been upset, but that's all right. Um, I feel like the only way to continue to fight this evil is to keep fighting. I 2 or 3 days ago I decided I was going to quit. No, the heck with it, and I'm not going to work on this anymore. But I can't do that. I uh, I feel like there's a need to to just continue. Sometimes we just got to keep marching, no matter what. My I recorded a whole bunch of really good footage um, at the Mardi Gras and what have you on my lift chair, and these idiots erased that, but they didn't erase my security footage, so that's a good thing. But I sure was looking forward to seeing that footage of that camera and stuff, 14 feet up in the air at the parade. So, but yeah, it's all right. There's next year. Anyway, I am the crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair, and I will continue. I it happens the same way every time, and I know better. Since I'm designing things to help me function by myself. I, every time I think I should, somebody says, "Man, I can kind of help you with that." I allow them to help me with it, and it ends up, man, it messes up my whole house and my whole everything gets messed up in the process. They come in smiling and laughing and happy and helping me out, and it's really been good help. A lot of really good help, and then, and then, you know what I'm saying. Um, it goes from them actually being a benefit to me to literally being my worst nightmare every single time. Um, and I mean, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you do, you probably need to hear that you're not the only one it's happening to. These people are just they they come in and try to make themselves um, a benefit to you in order to take advantage of you. And that's not what we need. We need to be a benefit. If we're going to be a benefit, we need to stay a benefit. You know, um, I, I don't need that other mess. That's and it is insanity. I keep doing it over and over and over. I keep thinking this time it's going to be different. That the people that I'm allowing into my world, all right, this time are going to be good for me, and they never are. So I need to remember that. Um, I always have to remember that because to me, it's just me and people is just another addiction. All right, it's just another addiction. Is me, falling in with somebody that talks really good. Um, I'm not an eloquent speaker. Um, I I can't remember my lies, so I don't tell them. Um, you know, I'm very thankful today because I said I wasn't going to do this, but I actually called the preacher and he came out to the house and helped me move some stuff around so I could actually get around in my house today. He helped me find my medicine that was hidden from me so I could take my medicine. And I talked to him a little while and we said a prayer and he took off, and I really appreciate that. Um, but I don't want to make it a habit of having to call and reach out to somebody all the time to take care of my problems. I want to take care of myself from now on. So I'm going to tomorrow. I'm getting up and I'm going to start in one corner once again and work my way through this stuff. And hopefully I can get it wrapped up and cleaned up in a timely manner so I can go back to working on what I want to work on, and that is building handicap devices for handicapped people and stuff that people need, for their breathing and what have you. And it's designed by somebody that knows what we need. Me, I know what we need to get by. I know what it takes to get around, and it doesn't matter that they may have seen some of my ideas, and got an idea of how I'm going to construct it, because they're not me. They really still don't know what they're doing. All right, um, because my mind works just a little bit different. I built that chair, and he helped me with it, helped me finish wrap it up, because it was a little bit heavy. Some of the stuff I needed to do, and I couldn't pick it up. But I built what I call an Edison switch on it, and it's basically a a piece of wood with contacts on it. That when you rotate the wood, the contacts hit on two different places, and that's the type of switch that Edison would have used back in the day. He wouldn't have went down to the hardware store or whatever and bought a reversing polarity switch. He'd have made one, and so that's what I did. I made my own reversing polarity switch, and I call it my Edison switch. And it looks like a suicide shifter on a motorcycle, and that's how I raise and lower that chair up and down. I think it's really cool. Um, I've got a bunch of designs, and I really and truly can't wait until you can see them. But if I don't, if I keep trying to get somebody else to help me, you'll never get to see them. So I'm really gonna have to buckle down and make sure that I just do it all myself. And because if you want to do something, sometimes you really just got to do it yourself. Um, and like I said, I'm really glad that today all the stuff that happened didn't take me spiraling off down the wrong road. Um, it really just made me sit back and think about what I needed to do to continue on my path, and what God has set before me and what I'm supposed to do, and that is to be helpful for others. And this AI generated um, uh, identity that they have made of me is not me, and so I don't really need to worry about that too much anymore. It's not me. I mean, people, if y'all are seeing stuff about me and you think that's me, and then that's fine. That's what can I do? Um, if you see me as whatever, that's on you. But if you really want to know who I am, find out who I am. Get to know me. All right, not that artificially engineered stuff. Not that story that they use plug and play on in order to make me look like whatever. Um, because at least now I know how it's being done, um, and maybe it'll get stopped. I don't know. Uh, so I do know, like I said, that all they have to do is say, "Hey, I want to write a story about a crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair. His name is Pat. He's got a dog named Queenie, and what they can say he's smoking crack, and he's chasing women on the street corners, and occasionally he's killing people." Then that thing will write the story just like that. And then if they don't like it, the way it's coming out, they can tweak it and add some other narratives and what have you, and have it coming out even better. All right. Then they can take some videos of me, all right, and they can plug that story into it, and it will literally create a whole video of me doing this stuff. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen just it turned me for a loop. Uh, some of it I looked at and it was pictures of me, and I started laughing. I was like, "Come on, really? That, that's unbelievable." But it is real, and so and identity theft. Let me tell you what, that it's more than what I thought it was. I never really realized what identity theft was until I started going through it. And also the different hoops I have to go through to try to get it straightened out is it's just phenomenal. Um, I did call a couple of my creditors and say, look, the money's in the bank right now. You need to get it right now because I don't know if it'll be in there tomorrow. And some of them did, so that was good. I was happy about that. And I had money that for my mom, for my brothers, and my cousin that was supposed to have been taken care of, and I was supposed to take the checks and all that to the attorney's office, and I went to looking for the checks, and I found the check stubs. And I said, "Oh no!" Which, of course, my house had been gone through too. I have literally had stuff piled in my way, in my medicines where everything was hidden from me, or if it wasn't hidden from me, it was piled in my way. And I guess that was to keep me occupied long enough for the checks to be cashed. But when I found the checks gone, the first thing I did Monday was, you know, call call the companies and had the checks stopped. Really gonna put a hurting on me because I needed that, but I can't see hurting my brother and the rest of my family. Because I'm in a hurry. I'm not in that big a hurry. Not in a hurry to hurt. Like I said, I will do no harm. Not anymore. I'm here to leave a smile, and I hope my smiling face will leave one on yours. And from here on out, it ain't nothing but honey and sugar going to come out of these lips. That's it. Um, and so, but I mean, but I'm still the same old guy. I used to used to cuss like a sailor and drink like a fish. Well, I don't drink anymore. Screw you. But today, like I said, it's all about God. It's all about doing the right thing. And man, oh man, oh man, I uh, I hope this video hits a few people in the heartstrings where it's supposed to. Some sooner or later, I'm going to ask for some people to come together and help me out getting this stuff out to people. But until then, I'm not asking for anything. When I get this stuff ready, I am going to ask, and so I hope you kind of keep up with it long enough to hear me get it there, and let's get this stuff out there to people that need it. Let's get this stuff out there to people that can use it, because if it weren't for the things that I've made, um, I wouldn't have been able to get by. You know, even though I was having a hard time, really a hard time, I couldn't get around in my house today, but I wouldn't have been able to get by and get through the day as far as I did, without having them. And I damn sure couldn't have got through to where I'm at now without having the preacher come by and kind of looking out for me a little bit too. And so, whew, kudos to you, brother, and kudos to everybody else out there that's trying their dead level best to get things done and get by, and just keep having a hard time. It just God bless you. We just all need to just sit back sometimes and say a prayer, and just we got to just keep trying. We got to just keep marching, no matter what. You know, set your set your sights on something good and work until you get there. And if it's really good, you'll work until you get there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work until I get there. So keep an eye on me. All right. And just remember, yeah, do you know or do you know of? All right. And remember, we all have faults and we all have flaws. But if our heart's in the right place, and then we will work around our flaws, and we will correct our faults. Um, and God will be there to help us. So And whatever you do, don't fuck with paranoid people. It's not cool. All right. That's enough cussing for now. I used to always say I'm the crazy old man, crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair, and you can Google that shit. Sometimes now I'm a little scared to say that, but I'm still going to continue it because sooner or later Google's going to get it all straightened out, and they're going to make me look like the person I really am. I hope. And when I say that, I mean it's a good person, not. So if they say, "Man, you look like a bad person," that's not me. So, oh man, all right. Uh, it's I'm just running around in circles now. But like I said, I'm gonna tomorrow get up, uh, take a bath, and eat my breakfast, and I'm gonna start on one corner, and hopefully tomorrow I can get my room cleaned, and then I'll go from there, and it's gonna be all right. See ya. Okay, turn it off, Pat. There we go.